Okay, I know I said this was gonna be uncut. That's the only cut that there's gonna be. I had to close the window, and I am back at it though. If you're watching this, you can still hear it, bro. What the? I'm gonna. I think we're good. Look. Yeah, nah. I'm feeling like that's like, I don't know. That's when I want to say universe was what you trying to tell me. Shut up. Don't do this. Don't make this video. Or to realize that external things don't define what you're doing now. And I'm not gonna say it like that. It's just more like, what I mean by that is, alright, I'm getting stuck. I feel like I'm not being myself. And this is what this video is about. Being able to be authentically you without caring about outside things and judgment, especially from yourself. So my thing is, if you're facing problems with judgment outside of you, really it's because you judge yourself and you don't even realize it. You haven't gotten vulnerable with yourself. Especially men, women, you too, but especially men. Like, because I'm a man, I'm speaking from a man's perspective. I don't know how much women will resonate with this, and I hope y'all do. But realizing like how powerful it is to speak to yourself in a way that, not in a way, but being aware of how you speak to yourself. I'm not just talking about your thoughts. I'm not just paying attention to your thoughts. Because if you speak to yourself, you'll be able to clear your thoughts and be able to hear how you sound in your head. And then you'll probably even laugh at yourself. You might cry, you might feel sad. But that vulnerability is just you. It's just you and me. It's just you and me right here. There's nothing else around. Forget about me being there though. It's just gonna be you in that mirror, or you and you in that car, or you and you in front of that camera, and you in nature. Wherever you go to be private, it's just gonna be you and you. And at that point you can say you and me. It's just you and me. Because being vulnerable with yourself, that is self-love. And if you're struggling with self-love, which it's been helping me tremendously heal myself. Like, certain things that I realized with not being able to accept that a woman can't save my heart. And that just stems from childhood, you know what I'm saying? Like, not having certain love from from my mom. Like, certain nurturing love. Not having that and seeing that growing up and understanding what it is from others, like friends and their moms and stuff, like, it made it harder for me to understand how to love myself. But I realized once I accepted that I'm not like no woman, because it showed in dating scenes. Like, I would expect them to give me love. Like, I would expect them to love me. But how do I even want to be loved? Like, I don't even know what I want from a woman. I can't expect you to love me a certain way if I don't even know what type of love I want from you. So my thing was, like, when I had that self-talk, and I've done it before, but when I recently done it, especially now that I can be more consistent with it because I let go of weed. I ain't even gonna say I let go of weed, but the herb let go of me. And that's saying a lot. Like, the herb let go of me. I woke up one day in October this year, and it was just like no urges. I've been around it. I've been seeing people talking about it. No urges. And I'm so grateful because I wanted this for so long. I wanted to let go for so long. And that's when I realized it is me. Self-doubt. Even without that, it wasn't really slowing. It was slowing me down in physical wise, but it wasn't slowing my mind down. It wasn't slowing how I think down. It wasn't messing me up and my beliefs. All that still, afterwards, it was like, all right, now life should be better. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to think, no. I still had to have a real talk with myself and be vulnerable with myself, letting myself know, like, I want love from outside of me. And that's when I realized my truth. Okay. Nobody can save me, though. That love ain't gonna save my heart. That love ain't even gonna compare to the love that I can give myself when I am a man. That is a gift. I have a purpose. My purpose to give. My purpose is to give as much as I can through love from my heart, no matter what I'm doing. Like, bro, I'm a dancer. Ain't no way back. I'm a dancer. And yo, like, I thought my purpose dealt with dance. Really, it doesn't. My purpose deals with creating from a source of love at all times, no matter what. And that's giving all of me, no matter what, from this source of love that we have within ourselves. Like, realizing that has set me free slowly with so many different things already. It hasn't even been that long, so it's literally been like a week. But a tremendous changes has happened within those couple of days. As soon as I had that self-talk. And it wasn't even like I was saying affirmations. It wasn't like I was saying certain things to myself. Bro, I'm telling you, if you pay attention to how you're speaking to yourself, not how you're thinking, none of that. If you go in the bathroom, I ain't saying you're going to know exactly what's on your heart. Randomly speak to yourself. All right, we here. What's going on? Your voice might sound stuck. You might not even be able to talk in a full way. You might be uncomfortable. You might feel all these things at first. You're going to be like, yo, like it's just going to be that at the beginning. But if you continue saying, all right, so you and I, me, this is what I do. Something, I'm tired of feeling this. I want to feel this. I'm grateful for this. I love how you're doing this, though. I accept all this from you. I am being triggered by things that are happening daily. Like, stuff like this, it starts to, and you keep your awareness on how you sound, you start to feel where your block is. You start to feel that it's right here. This stuckness, this stagnation feeling or block or whatever. It's like once you're able to feel that and you just continue feeling that, staying aware of how you sound. Think about times that you've talked to people or you talked outside of yourself. I mean, talked to yourself before, and it was just like you wanted to sound like somebody, or you wanted to sound like either masculine or more feminine or something, or more loving or more confident. Like, think about that. Like, literally in that moment, just observe how you sound to yourself right there and there. You're stuck, you feel uncomfortable, you're not able to raise your voice, you're not able to lower your voice, depending, and realize how you can let that go. Like, I don't have to speak in a masculine way towards myself. I don't have to be angry. I don't have to be prideful. I don't have to be confident. The whole point is for me to be vulnerable. If I'm vulnerable with myself, I can feel my pain. I can hear my pain in my voice. Speaking like this to myself, I could feel the tears trying to come up. Because I know where I'm speaking from. It's pure love. I'm speaking from my heart. I'm not trying to sound any type of way but how my heart sounds. My heart sounds like this for a reason. This stagnation is right here for a reason. Because I'm not able to tap in. It's so much weight and pain on it. It's like I'm not able to tap into confidence or a higher, you know what I'm saying, like a higher tone, just because, not genuinely, just because right here is where I need to be when I'm speaking to myself. Real, being genuine. I'm scared of certain positions that I'm in right now. I'm in a dance studio. I'm going through choreography. I've been scared to get into that, but I've been making excuses saying I'm going to do it when I get a car. Boom. But now it's happening. And this person that put me in it believes in me. And I'm realizing that I could either self-sabotage this or be real with myself. Accept that I'm nervous. Accept that I'm scared of this pressure. Because I got big plate. I got big spots. I got big roles in this, in the showcase. And just speaking like that, accepting. You're more accepting. Love is for dealing with forgiveness, gratitude, and accepting. So therefore, if you're telling yourself, I'm shy, I'm scared, I'm nervous, okay, you're accepting that as you're speaking to yourself though. What are you going? Don't just stop and say, I'm scared, I'm nervous, I can't do this, I don't believe in myself, I don't want to go. Instead of it being there, you don't have to stop. Like when people stop right there, that's when you give up. Like, oh no, say those words. I'm scared, I'm nervous, I don't want to go, I don't believe in myself. But as I'm realizing, like, I'm here, the things that I've accomplished, I have built up confidence in certain areas of my life. I have built up belief for myself. I've been scared in so many situations and I still push through. I've been nervous so many just to talk and walk around people. And yet I still ended up being the one with the most eyes on me. I still ended up being the one that was more confident than the ones that I was nervous to even be around. Doubting myself. I feel my doubt. Like, but I'm realizing, like, no matter what, I'm still able to, I'm capable. Like, I've been capable this whole time. Don't stop when you tell yourself these negative things, and they're not even negative. It's your shadow. That's what shadow work is, in a way. It's so many different ways to explain and dive into shadow work. But this is part of shadow work. Realizing that when you're speaking from your shadow, the negative, because the negative impacts the positive. When you go into that darkness and you speak from that darkness, don't just stop in that darkness. Accept the things that you're feeling right now. I don't know if they're gonna like how I move. Damn, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep up. But really, like, I got time. Nobody's rushing me. I just started. I'm new to this. Give yourself grace. Lean into that positive side, that light. Don't just stop at the negative is all I'm saying. And continue being observative of your voice. Because then it'll start to change over time. You'll start feeling like, damn, bro, I really am messing up, bro. I really am not able to see myself doing these things in life. I really am not able to believe I can make it to my dream. I don't even think I'm going to be able to do this. It's because you're thinking you're not going to be able to do it. You're thinking you're not going to be able to do it. But no matter what, I am. Like, I'm slowly working towards it. No matter what, I'm looking at my past and it seems that I have made it to this point. That's exactly what I mean by don't stop. You're going to go in darkness and out. Like, in and out through darkness and light. And once you fully feel that light to where you're speaking nothing but, to where you're even laughing, you might be crying, you might have cried already, to where you're laughing, to where you're like starting to feel happy because you're having this conversation that you may even think will make it this far with yourself. And it's like, yo, you're full of light. You feel lighter. That's what that light is. You're light. Your body's no longer feeling heavy. You're not feeling stuck. You feel like you can raise your voice in a way to where you can be goofy. You can be like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. I really am proud of myself though. Like, I made it this far. Damn. And I just went through my emotions with myself in a different way. I don't need to depend on nobody else or talk to nobody else, really. You know what I'm saying? Especially random people, because there's a lot of people that go to random people just to speak because they feel more comfortable talking to somebody that they don't know than somebody that they do know. And that's a lot of us. But when you find people that you can trust, speak to them, of course. Let them give you advice. But don't depend on them to save your heart. You still got to be vulnerable with yourself. If you can be vulnerable with them, literally be vulnerable with yourself first. And I promise you, that source of love, that transmutation, alchemizing. I'm not calling you an alchemist or saying be an alchemist, but I am saying learn to change or flow with darkness and light. So when your life and reality is going from dark to light to dark, you're flowing with it from a source of pure love, genuine authenticity of you. Like all this stuff is happening. I'm going through hell. Whatever. Yo, tell yourself that, speak that, accept it. But no matter what, this is temporary. We're gonna make it through. Like we've been through a lot more times before. This is literally, now that I'm speaking, I can see that it's like I've been being trained to deal with these emotions, to build my fortitude of going through darkness and light. How much can I handle? If I'm repeating cycles, speaking on that, you'll be able to see how many times it's happened before you even realize, like, this time I'm noticing, like, bro, your voice is a vibration. Use it. Truly, use it. Your voice is a vibration. How you see things is your frequency. Your voice, your vibration can impact your frequency on many levels. How you vibe is what people look for. That's why they say, oh, he's a vibe, she's a vibe. They don't even gotta be doing nothing for real. They can just be jigging in the corners to music in their own world. I'm like, bro, they look like a vibe, though. I want to be friends with them. Like something. I want to talk to them. Something. Like, figure out how to use your vibe, your voice, your vibration to impact your frequency, to give off this energy without even having to do too much when you go out into that world. Do it with yourself first. I promise you. It's life-changing. If you, like, even if this didn't resonate with you, still what I'm saying is, no matter what, figure out a way for you to self-love. For you to discover self-love, what works for you, and be able to dive into it with yourself alone. No cameras, no nothing. And if you need to use your phone, record yourself, speak to yourself, and then the next day, watch it. Watch how different it'll be. Watch, and you're gonna be like, yo, you might feel cringy, but like you really gonna be able to see, like, okay, like it was a different side of me that you're not even in no more. Every day you're a new person, so it's going to feel uncomfortable because you're like, why was I like this? I might look back on this video and be like, oh snap, I might look back at my old videos from earlier this year on YouTube and yo, like I'm just like, oh snap. But I really have grown. I'm going to see that because I'm not seeing who that person is anymore. I'm seeing them as a random person earlier this year, and I'm in this whole new state, in this whole new vibration, this whole new frequency that I'm giving off and seeing things from. And it's like, the things that I'm doing now is like, it's different, man. It's different. Got this from Temu and Shein, you know what I'm saying? If you like the jacket, appreciate you. But it's cold outside, but this gonna keep you warm, like this material. But in general, bro, ma'am, gods, goddesses, yes, gods or goddesses, we are, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are all him, all her, whatever you believe in. If it works for you, that's all that matters. Put God first, meaning put you first, because God is within you, if you believe. Either way, if God is above for you, speak to him, but at the same time, imagine him being within you, because you can't receive the messages if you're looking outside of you. You have to change or be able to look in you, look at you, feel from within you. Like, when you receive messages, sometimes it's a feeling. You might hear frequencies, literally them loud ringing pitches, or you might see numbers, angel numbers, like synchronicities. Why is people picking up on your thoughts? Why is certain things, as soon as you think about it, popping up in front of your face in an advertisement, across the street, on a car, a certain place? You wake up and see something on your phone, and I just seen that in my dream. Synchronicity is so many ways, and then it's the chills. Like, you get body sensations, you resonate, bro. That self-talk is needed. That realness, that vulnerability. Be observative of how you're speaking to yourself. Be observative of where you feel your voice is coming from. And stay aware. Same thing as being observative. Stay aware of when you need to. When you need to speak to yourself. I ain't gonna say you gotta do it every day, but when you feel like you're shut off or you feel like you hear too much of the outside world, that's when you need to enter your voice into you. You need to pour into you. You need to boost your vibration genuinely, authentically from you. Because the most authentic thing in this world is going to come from you. There's nothing outside of you that's going to boost your vibration like you do. And that's it. That's all I got to say. This is the Gift of Nature, Amiri. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to starting a new journey with YouTube and these videos in general. Love y'all. Truly. Because y'all are different versions of me, especially if you're watching this. Like, what I'm doing is what you can do. Probably on a more creative level. I don't know. Either way, it won't be more creative because we can't compare. You know what I'm saying? Not to compare, but it'll be different. It'll be you. And your way, it'll be so creative. You might have new ideas just from being able to see me speak. Once you feel confident enough and more healed and more open and loving. But giving is your purpose. For my men out there and women. Bro. Love is still out there. Don't shut yourself off. And stop being afraid. Be vulnerable with yourself to be able to accept that to penetrate you, if that makes sense. For that love to penetrate you, you have to be able to allow it. But of course, wait till you're, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you feel that trust within yourself first. Penetrate yourself with love first. And you'll attract that love that you've been looking for. You won't have to have your walls up. It will be somebody that makes you feel like you can surrender and just follow. You won't have to feel like you need to lead all the time. They will value you and your opinion. They will believe in your vision. They will know that you have your back, well, that you have their back, and that they will have your back in a way that when it comes to love and you're looking for that, they will be able to give that to you. It's certain, whether it's man or female, whether you know what I'm saying, bi, whatever, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't matter about your, what's it called? Your sexuality. But yeah. I'm gonna get better at this, man. Nah, for real, I am gonna get better at this. It ain't like I say, damn, bro, I feel like I did ass. You know what I'm saying? Speak positively no matter what. And yeah. Gift of Nature, Amiri. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you for tuning in into the Gift of Nature. Because you are a gift of nature. Discover that within yourself.